Give it up. He's worked on Sirius XM. Give it up for McDevitt.
Give it up for Alex, everybody. You just talk right there. How you guys doing? Good. This is an interesting crowd we have here at the winery. 20% men. Is it Cougar night here? It's a good-looking crowd. I look forward to rubbing my nuts on each and every one of you. To completion. It's fun. It's kind of like rubbing a little kid with a crew cut, you know what I mean? Keep it bristling. Have a good time doing stand-up. When I was little, I didn't think I'd grow up to be a comedian. You know, I thought I'd be something badass or awesome, like a Mario brother or a Palestinian. Something with a mustache and a funny hat that threw fireballs and shit. Realized somewhere around 10th or 11th grade you can't actually grow up to be a Mario brother. Well, you're trying, sir, and I applaud that. That is a nice guy. You can wear the uniform, but nobody's going to want to hang out with you. That's why Mario had Luigi. He's the only guy in the Mushroom Kingdom with less going on. What are we doing today, Mario? Mario's to-do list was always stuff he didn't want your children to learn, you know, like cruelty to animals, flipping switches when they don't know what they do, crawling around in drain pipes, taking change that doesn't belong to them. Not so much heroes as they are crackheads, if you ask me. Like if you walked down the street and you just saw this question mark floating in the sky, would your first instinct be to just run underneath it and bash your own skull? Hope that some change or a flower came out? The end of the day, right? Sometimes that's what work feels like. Just bashing your head against that block floating in the sky, wondering why you're wearing overalls in 2013. Super Mario is an asshole, if you ask me. Nobody would hang out with Mario. Would any of you want to hang out with like some little 3'6" Italian who could be 4'2", depending on how many mushrooms he could find? Besides Snooki? I mean, it's just, I don't know, if you played the games at all, from the laughter, I'm assuming some of you had, it's just fun with asshole behavior. Like if you left here tonight, and you saw a little pizza guy in overalls run to the street, jump on a turtle, and kick it at a Puerto Rican, you would agree that that is asshole behavior. You probably also wonder what a Puerto Rican's doing in Lansdale. They just don't do themselves. That's why they use paper plates. Not after dark. Sorry, Pepe. Oh, man. But that is just asshole behavior. And he's supposed to be a plumber, right? Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario Tennis. When has the son of a bitch plumbed anything? Ever. He doesn't even have a plunger. That should be the next game, Mario Plumber. You have that stupid Wii remote, right? And you're just ankle deep in shit plunging a toilet. Like, fuck you, I'm union. He's not a hero, is all I'm saying. How many times does this princess have to get kidnapped before you realize, hey, maybe we should protect her with more than these midget toadstools? Maybe she wants to be with that big green thing, and you're standing in the way of their jungle love. Mario is a cockblocker. He's a stalker with bad information, is what he is. Whenever he goes in a castle, there's an 86% chance she's in a different one. I don't know about you, but I might check the bitch's Twitter before I went jumping over lava and shit. Maybe wait for her to check in at the winery on Foursquare. Play a lot of video games, so much so that I get angry at them. I think I have vitriol in my heart for Mario. You should see how I feel about Donkey Kong. Donkey, what? It's a monkey that wears a tie that the Japanese named Donkey. That is some babblefish bullshit. It would have taken this dude maybe 10 minutes to go to the University of Tokyo Library, get an English to Japanese dictionary, and figure out that the monkey's name is Monkey. I don't know what they just, you know what Mario's name in the first Donkey Kong was? It wasn't even Mario. It was Jumpman. Man who jumps. How much they give a shit about our children. Jumpman. Then apparently one of them went to community college to learn a little bit of English. Like, let's call them brothers. No, that's stupid. Super Brothers. No, Super Mario Brothers. Hey. And they're the Mario Brothers, but one of them's name is Mario. The other one's Luigi. Which means that Mario's name is Mario. Luigi's been player 2 since fucking birth. You realize how close you came to playing Honky Kong? I used to play video games. I used to not get laid because I played so many video games. Now I'm married and I just play video games because I don't get laid. Because she's ovulating. Never felt so much like a sex slave until we decided to have a child. And that was a decision that we made with the help of everyone in our family. I don't know what, they say you have like a year to send a gift after a wedding. Well, you have about 6 minutes after your thank you cards go out before everyone in your family is like, you trying to have kids? You trying to have kids? Are you trying to have kids? Are you? I'm sorry, Nana, are you asking me if I'm coming inside my wife? We were having a perfectly good brunch and you ruined it with your toilet talk. Be ashamed of you. Trying to have children implies that I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I tried. I tried on her chest, I tried on her face, I tried on her butt. I don't know where babies come from. Maybe I shouldn't have smoked so much pot in grade school, man. Oh sure, you have glaucoma. Wink, cloudy eye wink. I actually don't do drugs. I did them in like the 20s, and unfortunately I still look like somebody who does drugs. So I disappoint a lot of drug dealers. We took a cruise to the Bahamas, and we're walking down Nassau Street, and the guy's like, cool. No. And he looks so dejected. I could have sworn this was a cocaine. Should have said pot. Shit. I love those guys. They're always trying to get you to go to a second location, which, as we all know from Rescue 911 and Unsolved Mysteries, is a bad idea. Never, ever go to a second location with anyone. We're in Nassau again, and I guess they have these plastic sheets to keep the air conditioning in, and these little children that are trying to talk you to go into Dexter's murder room. Hey, follow me, come on, good deal. Fuck off. We do a lot of cruising. You guys like cruising? Yeah? Yeah. You and me, sister. We're going on Carnival. We're going to shit everywhere. I enjoy cruising so much that when I saw they're like, that's $39 a night on Carnival now. I'm like, I'm in. I don't care. I don't care if the TV doesn't have porn. It doesn't matter to me. Went to Haiti on a cruise. That was fun. Don't get scared. It was white people Haiti. It was perfectly safe. There were walls up and shit. We went up on the zip line to overboard people. Like, I wouldn't drink that. They actually have a big dysentery problem in Haiti. Do you guys know dysentery? Where that comes from? Or cholera. And dysentery. Two outs from the same hole. But it's from drinking water that has shit in it. Not like roofies. Poo. I don't know what kind of public service announcements they have to do in Haiti, but maybe, this is Wyclef Jean from the Fugees. Two times. Don't drink water that people shit in. Seriously. Fraternities don't even do that. If your water is that bad, put a lemon in it. Paid for by the committee to stop patients from drinking shit water. Oh, whatever. I touched a seal in Haiti. Well, it was a sea lion. Either way, it was cool. That did bite me in there. This was always a lot more fun when I drank. I mean, I still drink liquids, but no more beer. And I used to drink like a 12-pack a night. It was pretty bad. And I didn't quit because I had like a problem. It was just the doctor said it was terrible for the baby. And I didn't even think I was pregnant. I just took the test on a goof because I like pissing on stuff. Sticks, convertibles, the homeless. Okay. Did you ever piss on the homeless? Once, just to motivate them a little? Do what their high school guidance counselor should have done? No? I was saying, you saw me unzip. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? My dick doesn't shoot 20s. There's a homeless guy by my house, actually. There's so much pigeon shit on him, I thought he was a statue. I was giving people directions by him. They're like, yeah, just make a left at the guy covered in shit, and then make a right at the crazy guy that's continuously pissing in that alley. But don't honk, because he'll look up. If your windows are down, you're going to get a face mask. This is fun now. Like I said, I didn't think I'd grow up to be a comedian, you know. I wanted to be an actor for a while, an action hero, like Russell Crowe or Brad Pitt or one of those guys. And I realized no matter how many weights I lift or like facial crunches I do, I'm never going to be good looking enough to actually be an action hero. Like, I'm not busted, but the biggest part they ever offered me was playing a date rapist on the Lifetime channel. What's up, Meredith Baxter Burney? I'm here for your daughter. She's going to drink too much at our frat party, and we're going to play Chubby Bunny in her mouth. Don't blame me, I didn't write the script. I don't know what, you shouldn't even laugh at that, you really shouldn't, because a woman is attacked in this country every 63 seconds. And that woman's name is Meredith Baxter Burney. I don't know what the hell she did to those guys at the Lifetime channel, but she's had breast cancer like 4 times, she could break more than I've gone through an easy pass lane. The only woman I know that did a Lifetime movie about that getting raped that had a sequel. I fucking hate her. Oh man. Yeah, I never did the 12 steps when I quit drinking. I just went, cold turkey, old turkey, cold turkey, whichever one, wild turkey. I don't give a shit. Because they say the first step is admitting you have a problem. All right. That's easy enough when you wake up underneath your car one morning and you weren't even working on it. Just thought it'd be a safe place to hide from the Jews for a while. By the way, if you ever mistake an Amish person for a Hasidic Jew, just run, because you are completely fucked up. Don't try it. Run. Run it over. So, I kind of fucked up my name when I came out here. My name is Chris McDevitt. I am half Irish. Yeah. Sometimes people draw that. Usually when they're drunk on one. Half ninja. Not 100% on this ninja thing, but when I was 4 years old, my dad beat the shit out of my mom in the dark and disappeared forever. Every book I ever read, ninjas did that kind of shit. We've taken a drastic turn here. See, I'm the only one that has to stay for 45 minutes, so let's have some fun. Having a good time here. How you doing, Nana? No, not you. Oh, you're so young. There's a Nana behind you. You're welcome. So sweet. I'll get to the racist stuff later, don't worry. There's 2 things that old people love, bingo and racism. And I don't see any bingo cards. Oh, man. How you doing, sir? Good? Are you alone, or do you just hate me? Oh, everybody's... Hey, how are you, sir? You're good. So he told you, he's like, get the fuck away from me. What's that? No, please. Yeah. That sucks. You want to play the piano or something? No, we're going to have a good time, I promise. You're drinking, I got Diet Coke too, how are you? Get the juices up. So what's going on? I'm fucking dying. It's not good to me. I can't mix water and Diet Coke, no? Sorry, I'm a rebel. So, yeah, when I grew up, I never understood this particular game. Maybe you played it. My dad can beat up your dad. Does anybody ever hit you with that particular gem? It was always rough for me because it'd be like, first of all, Johnny, your dad has to find my dad. And my mom has been looking for 12 years now, all right? Is your last name Crow Feathers or something? You got some Indian tracking blood in you and you're going to find even if you found my dad is a crazy Vietnam vet. I don't think your dad could take my dad. Best case scenario for you is your dad, or my dad's going to send me your dad's ear in a birthday card with $5. Now, if you want to put my Nana up against yours, that's a bet I'm willing to take. I don't know how many UFC fans we have here in the audience, but I cannot wait until this sport gets so old that there's a seniors league. There's something about the idea of just two old ladies fighting that really, really drives me nuts. It would be so great. Like the next time you're at Bennigan's, if they're still around, or Applebee's or something, you see the two old ladies that they clash at like the salad bar, right? One spills like pasta salad on the other's orthopedic shoe, and they just look in the air like, oh, it's on. See Nana slip, throw like an Anderson Silva hook, start taking it back, working the choke. Just choke her out, Nana, choke her out. Little Mexican Pepe runs out from the back like old school wrestling, checking her arm to see if she's unconscious yet. On the third drop, she hits that Hulk Hogan. Starts beating the shit out of somebody with a cane. That's the kind of good time that I like to have. I could never do it though. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for a year and a half, which is not as anti-Semitic as it sounds. It's actually a martial art. And it's kind of fun, but I couldn't take nothing good has ever happened to me with another shirtless guy in the room. You know what I mean? So you're not going to put me in a cage with a shirtless man, lock it, ring a bell, and walk away. I would be the first guy in the UFC that tapped out to sweat. Oh my God, it smells like bad decisions and retardation, and I'm all good. I can't take this. I do like that kind of shit. I'm a big fan of titties. Yeah. Whoever said more than a handful of waist had one hand. I got two. I will double fist a titty. I don't care. I will strap on a weight belt and call a friend. Nothing worse than I see some orange-breasted ladies here. You always have the same complaint, right? They hurt my back. Oh, they hurt my back. Every guy in here would be willing to help you hold them up. Won't even charge you a nominal fee. They will schlep those things like an Egyptian slave building a pyramid. Benny was talking about all the girls he dated. I didn't have that many. I did date a Slovakian girl. Never Czechoslovakia. This was after they got divorced. She's just a Slovak. And the sex was fantastic for me. I don't speak Slovakian, so she could have been saying harder, faster, put it there, or who are you and why are you in my apartment? I have no idea. I'd want to know though, so I taped it one time. But I didn't know anybody who spoke Slovakian other than her brother. So I played it for her. I was like, Vlastima, what does she want me to do to her? Like, what the fuck is she saying? And he spit in my eye and then he stabbed me. I guess some things just don't translate, huh? Yeah, when it comes to sex, really all I have are my memories. I mean, there's some good memories. I dated one girl that she would let you titty fuck her, but she wouldn't help out at all. Like, no holding. Like, just kind of like, get done. So, if you have any idea of the physics of that, it kind of looked like a monkey just humping a football. It's really hard to hold yourself up. That's what I miss about college. College is really the only time in your life you can get a blowjob on a bunk bed and it's considered cool. When you're 27, you have to kick your little brother Arthur out of the room. Not as cool. Beat it, Arthur. Bitches are coming over. She probably works here. Can't even run on. Those are fantastic though. She might catch a surprise motorboat on the way out. You were nominally funny, wasn't I? Let's be friends. Yeah, so I have a son. He's 15 months old now. His name is Declan. Declan Joseph McDevitt. It really doesn't get more Irish than that. But I was in the delivery room, because I'm a father, surprise. And I was actually kind of shocked at the amount of work that was expected of me. Like, whenever you see birth in the movies, you're always like holding the hand, they're squeezing, like, you did this to me, I hate you. These nurses were more like, hold her leg back. Like, what? No, I hold the hand, I stay up here by the head, not underneath the sheet. Like, no, you want this baby to come out? So I got like one thigh over my fucking shoulder, which is how he got in this position in the first place. And I'm holding it, and I'm looking across my wife's vagina at my mother-in-law. And this is not the first time she has seen me with her daughter's vagina out. So, we didn't have to break the ice. But she's holding one leg, looking at me like, you piece of shit deadbeat. This is the kind of insurance you have? We have to help out? It was New Year's Eve, man. People were fucking busy. And I wanted that tax break really bad. I was like, you hold the legs. I'll just jump on her stomach like fucking Mario. And he came out, he was 7 pounds, 1 ounce. He was a beautiful baby from like 10 seconds of his life on. But the first 10 seconds were rough. Did you guys ever see Shawshank Redemption? Yeah? You know when he comes out of the tunnel at the end? Like after going through 500 feet of shit? That's what my beautiful baby boy looked like. He was like, freedom! And he had that predator head. Like to help him get through. Like I thought aliens were going to come, like challenge him to a battle to the death. But that didn't happen, and they took him out, and his head went back to normal, and it was beautiful. And I wish that's where the story ended. I wish that I had just gone back to the top of the sheet. But I didn't. And there's something called the afterbirth. Oh my God, that's horrific. It is so, I can't even describe it. Do you remember when they cut the shark open in Jaws? When the fucking toy trucks and the license plate and shit came out? That's what this was like. It looked like they had a fucking frat party in her vagina for 9 months, and then just somebody with a push broom was like, get the fuck out. And they, like, I didn't know that, like, you're sitting on this seat, and it's nice, and you get your legs up, and then this fucking part of the seat just drops. Like, it becomes almost like a toilet, like, it just goes away. And that's when they put, like, the fucking little, what do you call it, like a Rubbermaid that you would keep a keg in at a party, and they just kick it under that duty hole in the chair, and oh boy, like, I know some cultures like eat it, and like, thank God they didn't like, do you want this? It's like, no, she wants 2 more children, and I have to sleep with her again, so I can never see this, ever. But we were hoping for twins, just so that like I could have a control group and an experiment. Like if I fucked one up, I'd still have the good one. Like one we would just do everything, little league games and trips to Disney World, and the other one we would prepare for like the harsh reality of life. Like just tell them Christmas got canceled because Santa had a thing. And I had this vision in my head of 2 twin boys named Doctor and Captain. Because that way they didn't have to achieve shit in their life. It would be Dr. Chris McDevitt and Dr. or Captain Declan McDevitt. He didn't have to ever go to war or be in danger, harm's way. He could still be a captain and a doctor. And I thought that would be fantastic. Especially if it went on for 1,500 generations. Why, then he'd be Dr. Christopher M.D. If you know your Roman numerals, which were not a big priority in the Lansdale School District. But at least I know I'm in a Dale. Got that going for me. Ah, yes. It is fun raising children. Not fun changing diapers at all. And at first, they sucker you in because he's breastfed, so it's nothing. It doesn't even smell. It's just, it's gross. It looks gross, but it's kind of like the gross that was on Nickelodeon in the 80s, where like somebody would say, I don't know, and it would just go down on their head. But now, it is awful. This kid, I can't even think of what exactly he's like, because if he eats carrots, then it's orange. But if he eats potatoes, then it's brown. I don't know when you get the ability to just make poo. It's just brown, flush it down. So, neon green, what you been eating? As you can tell, I'm 32, so I like to talk about poo a lot. When you're in your mid-20s, poop is just funny. Like, you'll take a picture of it and send it to your buddy just to prove that you did it. Like, look at this one, it's a lowercase cursive G. I bet you've never done that. Is your ass literate? I didn't think so. But the older you get, poop stops being funny and becomes more like a story. Like, again, like Jaws, where I was in the water. Sharks all around. I had one, I still remember, it was 2007. The poo was bigger than the exit. I thought I was ahead of the game, taking a crap at work, getting paid to do it. Sat down, gave a little push, and there was resistance. All of a sudden, we're talking like one of those Play-Doh machines where you got to turn the crank like really hard and it comes out with a star shape. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying to get it out. It's not budging. It was like one of those flex doors and like the Keystone Cops thing where they just keep bouncing up. And I'm sitting there, pants around my ankles at work, thinking, man, this is how Elvis died. I am not going out like the king, no sir. Yes. You know who died August 5th, 1951? Marilyn Monroe. The only reason I know that is because it's my birthday. Thank you very much. Yeah, I wasn't that. Oh no, it's my birthday. It wasn't my birthday year. I never got to see Kennedy, the one Mick president. See how that worked out? They fucking shot him in the head. My mother still hasn't forgiven Texas for that. The entire state of Texas. I went to San Antonio with my wife to visit her cousin, and you buy bullshit for your family. Come back, I got her a T-shirt. It says "Don't mess with Texas." I went to give it to her. So proud that I was 30 years old. And I brought my mother home a souvenir from San Antonio, Texas. Saw the Alamo, and she just did that like stink face. I don't want that. You're refusing the souvenir? I don't like what they did to Kennedy. You don't like what Texas did to Kennedy. The entire state of Texas. State's still like executing retarded people and shit, but she has not forgiven them for John F. Kennedy. You guys like our president? Yeah. Good. Because fucking Mitt Romney, I don't know his policies. I don't know what he stands for. All I know is I saw that name and I was like, that is like some Scientology shit. Mitt Romney, that sounds like the name of like the planetary overlord in a sci-fi movie. It's Mitt. Oh shit, Mitt Romney. Mitt, that's a name. 9 months in a woman's belly, and Mitt was the best she could come up with. This fucking slugger taken. And every once in a while I do that joke and somebody goes, his name's Willard. Fucking creep with all the rats in that movie and the song Friends, right? Maybe go with Mitt. There were not a lot of choices. Fucking Huckabee, that's a bullshit name. Can't have a president named Huckabee ever. Because even like the prime minister of India would be like picking on him at the United Nations. Like, oh, you dropped your lunch, Huckabee. You gonna cry, Huckabee? Huckabee administration sounds more like a Tim Allen movie. Like a Charles Grodin is the vice president. That's about as political as I get. I usually just vote for whoever I think could win the fight. So I voted for Hillary in the primary. I think she has a wicked jab, and I can't wait to see her in the UFC with me. Oh, man. So, 28 minutes, we're going along. One thing I've discovered about you guys, you like Mario Brothers and poo! Let me ask you a question, and you can feel free to answer this. As a grown man, 32 years old, born in 1980, when do you think the last time I shit my pants was? Yesterday? No. Tonight? Well, there's still time. Prior to having the germ farm that I call my son in the house, it was 2006. St. Patrick's Day. I was still drinking then. And I did this comedy show at like a hardcore metal thing. So I didn't have to be funny. Nobody could even hear after like the third band was out. And it didn't go as well as this is going. I proceeded to drink my fucking face off because I'm Irish and it's St. Patrick's Day. And I didn't have to worry about a DUI because I had GPS. Those are the 3 letters that actually beat DUI. Who has GPS here? Yeah, right? What voice do you have it set to? English. You have the English too? Guy or girl? Guy? See, I have the English girl. Because I want to feel like James Bond driving around. Make a left, then make a left, then make a right. Then fuck a bitch and kill Jabba Jaws, James. I love the GPS. Sometimes I think the GPS knows a little too much. Like you'll be driving down the PA Turnpike and you just hear, "Don't scratch your nuts, there's a trucker watching." Okay, he's gone, dig away, dig away. Every once in a while I'll sing along to the radio. Go to the thrift shop, oh, this is fucking awesome. Take a ride on my disco stick. The only thing you don't ever want to hear from your GPS is, "Oh, snap." What is it, voice in the box? What do you know that I don't know? There's a bus stop on your left. Recline your seat and try to appear Dominican. Perhaps the denizens of the bus stop won't carjack you. So anyway, I'm drinking and driving. You shouldn't do it. I don't do it anymore. Let's face it. Sometimes you gotta get home. The buses stop running after like 12:30. So I pull over because I really, really have to pee. And as I pull into the lot, it was like a closed hardware store or whatever. And it was amazing how much detail I have to remember. It's because I haven't blacked out yet in the story. And as I go to get out of the car to pee, I see a police car parked coming the other way, just alongside the street. Okay, fine, it's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know that it's just an empty car that's there to scare people like me. So I'm like, I'm just going to open the door, right? And I'll unzip, and I'll just pee out the door. The door will block the cop, nobody will have to know. Problem number one, hammer. Problem number two, button fly jeans, why do they make them? Luckily I'm Irish, so I only had to get one undone before I could pull it out. And I start to pee. You say that's true? Yeah, the Irish curse is not a myth, man. I'm jealous of tampons. I think they give women unrealistic expectations, to be honest with you. They got fucking wings. I don't have wings. I want them. 32 unanswered Christmases, no wings, no jetpack. Closest thing I got to a jetpack was a kid with scoliosis in school that we called jetpack. That's neither here nor there. So I'm peeing out the door, and as I'm peeing, I have to throw up. But I don't want to pee in my own face when I go to throw up, and I know that's a possibility because this is not my first rodeo. So I kind of push it to the left, and I get up to get over and throw up while peeing and not being seen by the police officer, when, in fact, I don't have to throw up, and I just shit myself. This is where the story gets fuzzy. Because when I left Atco, New Jersey, I was headed to New Brunswick, New Jersey. But I woke up in Jackson. If you don't know your geography, I was going to Rutgers, and I woke up by great adventure. In the guest room of my aunt's house. Now, I had a key. I also probably scared the shit out of them, coming in dead drunk with shitty pants. I wasn't supposed to be coming over. When I woke up the next morning, my underwear were gone, and my asshole was just red, like second night in prison, red, like bad. And it's about a week later, I found them. They were tied up in a plastic bag in the back of my PT Cruiser. So I did what any rational person would do. I unwrapped the bag, I took the shitty pants, and went back from the smoke break that I was on to my friend Pat, and I threw them at him. And they landed right on the microphone that he was talking into. Nothing but mic. It was beautiful. Second story of that. About a week later, I'm doing a college gig at Wagner College, which is in Staten Island. And the college is on One College Avenue. I put into the GPS One College Drive. Then I got stuck in traffic. And I really, really had to poop. When we arrived at the destination, which is on your left, it was a dog run. The college was not there. I looked at my fiancée, who is now my wife, Thankfully, she stuck by me through this awful, awful week. And I just threw the car in park. I said, I'll be right back. I ran down the hill, the dog run, by some trees, undid my pants, and I did that thing that you girls do when you're camping, you know, and you don't want to get on. No, not in Camden, camping. I must have an accent, or you've had too much wine. You glad you moved? Sometimes. That waterfront's wonderful. Yeah, it was. Actually, you should applaud them. Camden recently got 200 guns off the street in one day. Of course, they all belong to the police officers they fired, but they still got those guns off the street. Reported crime is way down in Camden. Because you can't stop running long enough to call 911. You get the 9, they get the 1, somebody takes your iPhone, and that's it. But, so anyway, I'm doing what the girls do when you're camping. You know, you got the jeans around your ankles, and then you got to pull the bunch jeans to the front and kind of arc out. So I'm doing that, and the good Lord was with me. It projectiled away from me, got nothing on me. But then I was like, I have nothing to wipe with, and I can't shit my pants again, like, within a week. This is fucking psychotic behavior. Like, I should be hurting small animals in bedwetting. So I did the only thing a rational person could do. Instead of shitting my pants, I just grabbed my underwear, pulled it up as tight as I could, and pantsed my shit. Keep that in there real nice. And then I just rode the brake all the way back to One College Ave, went in, did the show, threw the underwear away. Didn't throw them at anybody because I had grown as a person. And then my kid got, whatever it was, gastroenteritis, and he fucked up my streak. Because that was disgusting. It still is disgusting. You know what else is disgusting? The thoughts running through my head right now. Thank you for talking to me. I would love to ride your face like a bicycle. Don't worry about the logistics. I hope they were taking stills. I'm not going to see on YouTube, guy tells awkward story about shitting himself. Yeah, shit is gross. One of the things, is anybody here engaged of the like 10 men that are here? Yeah, I counted earlier, 20% men. Did she say I'm not one of them? Oh yeah. I'm married, I've been fucked since I said I do. You buy an engagement ring will really let you know how much you love a woman. Like my wife, I love her $3,796.43. Not a penny more. And I probably would have gone cheaper if I'd known that I had to buy the wedding ring too. Like I just thought it was like a Pokemon or a Voltron or something where we just added like a little ring to it. No, that was like another $1,000. And I mean, if she ever gets kidnapped, I hope that's the finger they cut off to prove that they have her. Because I'll just be doing a dance by the mailbox like, yeah, stupid kidnappers, you sent back the receipt. People warn you, and you never really listen when you move in together, the sex slows down. You're like, no, not us, we're rabbits, this is fantastic, this will last forever. Because when you're dating, you have to like trick them over, you know, and have as much sex as you can so the next time you can trick them over, like you might actually shave your face or shower before they come over. But when you live together, you're just laying in bed, and you're like, do you want to fuck tomorrow? Because I really want to see what the situation is going to do tonight on the Jersey Shore. It looks like you might fight somebody. We just fuck tomorrow, right? Tomorrow turns into next week, next month, and then she's ovulating and you're back in. But a lot of this stuff just slowed down. It's very, very missionary right now. And like, I mean, I understand that the blowjobs can't happen all the time, but like, God forbid it's your birthday or Christmas, you know, maybe just throw the kid a little. And I understand it's hard to talk a woman into blowing her when she knows the last time you took a shit. Like, come on, what are you kidding? You fucking kidding? I can't even brush my teeth. It's fucking disgusting. The dog's in the backyard. He won't come in. He thinks he's in trouble. You make me sick. You want me to do that? You want me to do that? Why don't you buy me flowers once in a while? When you buy me flowers, come home, shower in front of me. And not with that Irish Spring bullshit. I want you to use that lye soap that they do to prisoners. Then maybe I'll consider it. Now go rake the fucking leaves. The best thing about marriage, really, for me, is just the fact that I don't have to pull out anymore. You know, like ever. All right, room full of people that like pulling out. Fucking freaks. It's not that pulling out is hard. I get it. It's the cleanup involved that I can't be bothered with. You know, like you're a guy, you're jacking it off, you get some on you, maybe you wash it off, maybe you don't, you will, eventually you're going to shower before work, but you're fucking tired, right? You roll over and Superman that hoe. It doesn't matter. When a single guy by himself, he can hit like a 2-ply, 1-square piece of toilet tissue from across the room, throw it under the bed, hope his little brother doesn't find it. But you get some on a woman, it's like you put a spider on your sister. She loses her mind. It's always so sexy, like right before it happens, you know, like you're looking into her eyes and you can still stand her, maybe the back of her neck. She's pushing her boobs again, like, you gonna do it? Yeah, you gonna do it? You gonna do it? You do it? Get it off. Get it the hell off right now. Oh my God, it's eating through my skin. You are a sick fucking pervert, and I am telling someone on you. There's no good place to do it, you know, like you're looking at her, you know, you pull out, you fill up her belly button like you're gonna win a prize at the boardwalk, like you could have anything from this shelf to this shelf, and she's just looking at you like somebody flipped a turtle over. She doesn't really know what to do. Just going back and forth, back and forth. If you ever want to go out and she won't let you, just do it right on her back and leave. Because it doesn't matter how long you're gone, you come back, she's there like a veal calf on the side of a West Virginia highway. Just, where were you? Where were you? If I go left or right, I could get this on my 1,500 thread count jersey sheets. I'm not doing laundry twice a week. I fucking told you this. That's why we like doing it on your faces. It has nothing to do with degrading you. It's just the only place we can put it that you can get it off yourself. My name is Chris McDevitt. I hope you enjoyed 50% of that.